Hello and welcome everybody, and thank you guys for joining me again. My name is Wilky, and yeah, this is gonna be an update slash vlog type of thing. I don't really know. I still have a bit of free time, so I wanted to make a video. I don't really have any content at this point, so I'm gonna be more or less mixing things up here. Generally though, excuse the mess in the background. I did not really have the space or time to clean up, so bear with that. Generally though, what was I doing? I'm still on vacation. I'm back from the Gamescom in Cologne. So I'm back home. I have another week of, it's 3 days left of vacation. So I do have a little bit more time than I usually do, which is why I'm doing this video. Generally, what are my plans, or rather what I'm going to be talking about is I just want to share with you what I got from the Gamescom this year, which wasn't a whole lot. So we're gonna start off with that. For those of you who So first things first, holy shit, this is gonna be, this is a Darksiders bag thingy I got from the Darksiders booth, which is Biomutant in the background. Then, which was a very big surprise to me, I'm not sure if you guys are fans or not, but Torchlight, I think it's in this case called Frontiers, not Frontiers. I don't even know when to call it, Frontier or Frontiers. This was a big surprise for me, because I did not know there was a new Torchlight, because Daedalic Entertainment, the developers of Torchlight 1 and 2, said there's not going to be another Torchlight, and now there is going to be another Torchlight, so I'm very happy about that. And yeah, then I got some probably very cheap glasses. I don't think they're worth anything. Also on the Darksiders booth we got, you probably cannot see this at all, an Aquanox dog tag, and I think this is supposed to be Stingray or something. Then I got a candy, which is Fate to Silence. You can probably not read this at all, or maybe you can. Which we got while waiting for Darksiders. And this is almost all. The last thing I got was a t-shirt from Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. As you guys probably know, I am an avid Souls fan, Bloodborne, Lords of the Fallen. I recently just finished The Surge, played Salt and Sanctuary, so a lot of these Souls type of games that I like to play. And I did get to play Sekiro on the Gamescom, and it felt quite decent, so Neo obviously was pretty much up the same way. And the last thing I got, which is not specifically on the Gamescom, but for those of you who might know, there was a Cacao Games Gamescom party, and they handed out these for everybody who entered, which are supposedly Bluetooth earbuds. I did not open them because I don't really have any need or use for earbuds at this moment. But yeah, this is what they handed out. There were actually quite a lot of people at the party. I was surprised to see so many people. I visited them around 10:30 in the evening, and they didn't have any wristbands anymore. Like, they got these entry bands. These are the ones from the Gamescom, and they had black ones with probably Black Desert or something written on it, but they didn't have any when I arrived there, so they just got me a stamp, which is meh. But I'll live. And yeah, here are some pictures of Cologne during the night, which look quite neat, I think. That was quite nice to view during the evening times. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all about the Gamescom. I can tell there were a few new games, not something that completely knocked my socks off. Torchlight was a very good surprise for me, so there might be something coming there. Next topic I want to talk about is Black Desert, or rather what I'm doing with the game. Right now I'm pretty much just gonna be logging into the game and having it running in the background. The reason for that is it's getting increasingly pay to win, which doesn't bug me as much as potentially other people, but it still bugs me. Pardon. But also, I simply do not have the time anymore to grind for 10 hours a day, simply because I do not have the time anymore. I started BDO when I was still a student, so I had the time. I'm no longer a student, so I don't have the time. I still like the game for what it offered us in the past. Maybe it's gonna be going back into the direction in the future, maybe not, I don't know. People leaving in quite big masses these days because of the current patches. And the recent developments, kinda, I want to show you something which maybe some of you know or not. They plan on holding a tournament, a 3v3 tournament, with a prize pool of $13,000. which kind of makes me believe that they think PvP balance is good or in a place where it, you know, is tournament ready, which is absolutely not the case. And what's even worse is, I know I'm gonna be leaning out the window as some people might jump on me for that statement, but there is absolutely no mentioning of gear equalization or gear caps or something like that. And I checked the forums of the registration, and it pretty much is 90% of no gear equalization, flavor of the month class, PvP is broken, desync. Obviously, I don't think there's going to be desync in the final tournament because they're going to be playing at, I think, the TwitchCon, so it's going to be a local tournament, hopefully. Then again, knowing Kakao or BDO, it might actually not be a local tournament, so they still might connect through the internet. Yeah, I don't really know, but generally my statement is PvP is not really good at this point. Flavor of the month is a thing. AP scaling is completely broken on some classes, and I don't think it's a good idea to hold a tournament. I mean, for one thing, it's good because, you know, it kind of shows that they're trying to do something. On the other hand, is the game is not in a very good position at this point to showcase something, because most of the fights, especially people who will apply to these tournaments, will probably be like 250, 260, 270 AP. There are gonna be some smaller fish, but generally, I'd assume you can pretty much wager that the winning chances are gonna be with the people who have the higher gear score and the right class. So, for example, Ninja, Kunoichi, Striker, I think they're still very strong in the current meta, if you want to call it meta. So if you play one of those classes and you have like 260, 270 AP, you're gonna mow down everybody in the tournament, because there's, like, imagine there's gonna be Ranger, there's gonna be Witch or Wizard or something not so mobile, and you're just gonna grab on one combo. It's not really comboing people, you just straight up delete people these days without even fully combo. You grab somebody, you do one skill, and if they don't run a DP build or some form of defensive evasion-y build, most people are gonna get wrecked probably with 2 to 3 skills, which is like half a combo, which is quite bad, I think, because it completely eliminates the purpose of having combos when you just like press 2 buttons and enemies die. But yeah, that's just really my take on that. So yeah, I'm not gonna ramble on more about Black Desert, because as I said, I'm not too active these days and probably never will be, so there's probably not gonna be a lot of videos, if any, Black Desert videos in the future at all. But I'll see about that. That's just for that. And last but not least, I picked up something for myself, which is a fighting or arcade stick, which is the Fighting Stick Mini. Pretty much the only reason I picked this one up is because it was cheap. Other fighting sticks started around 80 to 90 euros, and I was like, well, that's a little bit expensive, because I never had my own arcade stick. I did play on arcades in the past, but I never had my own stick, so I wasn't sure if it's worth it. Right now I'm actually quite liking it. My wrists don't really like it. I got quite a bit of pain when I played with it. The other thing is, it's quite loud, so I'm not sure if I can play and record with it or stream with it. Might have to adjust my microphone or even get a new one or something like that. Yeah, other than that, I think that is pretty much all. So I'm going to be focusing a lot more on Tekken, because I don't really play BDO. Fortnite and PUBG are like 1 or 2 days, then I get bored. Warframe is sometimes there, but not really a whole lot. So yeah, that is really all I wanted to talk about. As I said, I'm back from vacation, so I do have a little bit more time. I might do videos or stream on Death's Gambit, which is like a 2D Souls. Maybe I'll do that, I'm not sure yet, but that's pretty much all for now. Yeah, thank you guys for sticking around. Hopefully you have a great day and week, and yeah, I'll see you guys, I don't know when, whenever I make a new video.